Hey, it's Matt Colligan, President and Founder of Ascend Business Strategies. I first want to say thank you for posting your comments on the last video. We've been overwhelmed and the response has been excellent. So thanks, keep it up. Our model, and what I love about our model, is it can be used at home or at work. The concepts are the same. It's all about connecting with people. It's all about relationships, and it's all about finding ways that you can influence them to help you achieve your personal goal, or more importantly, your organizational goal. We're working with not-for-profits, large government agencies, and then of course private companies, very large privately held companies are seeing drastic results. So as you see, you can see on the screen is our model. It's the SAGE leadership model. Basically, we walk you through all of the steps necessary to close the gaps. We're going to integrate the company mission and vision and values. You see, if you want the leaders of your organization to make the biggest cultural and create a culture of excellence, they have to be living the values. And that is what we do. We tie all of the strategic objectives and the values, and we link them all to the leader's job as well as every employee's job. We do that through energy. If the leader doesn't have energy, nobody has energy. Then the next part of it is connections. Through connections, it's what it's all about. If I can connect and relate to you, amazing things happen. The other part in this is influence. And influence is done through accountability. I'm a huge believer in that we need to hold people accountable. But the old ways of holding people accountable was do it or else. That's the push style. And I want to influence. And we teach those techniques on how to influence. And the last piece is integration. And integration is looking at your processes, your systems, the tools, the techniques that we teach, and instilling it in your organization. And you will get great results. I like to think of it as it makes happy employees. One of the things that we strive to do is make your employees happier. And let me tell you, money isn't the answer. It's about getting people fully engaged. One of the great things about our organization is we can go in and we can ask 20 questions. We can ask 20 questions within a business unit, and we can figure out your levels of engagement. We broke these down into 7-level engagements. The bottom level is anger, and the highest level is high performance. We can then determine which area or which business units, where they fall and land, determine how to move them up, 1 or 2. You can't make drastic increases, it's got to be incremental. And then we determine benchmarks for each business unit and say we need to raise the bar. Believe it or not, everybody wants the bar raised. Some faster than others, but everybody wants to be challenged. We can identify and we know that. So our goal is to make this program as easy as possible for you. So our tools do that. They keep it very, very simple. Let me share some of the tools that we have. Conflict tool. And our particular conflict tool breaks it down into 3 areas. It's going to break it down into feelings, actions, and behaviors. From that, you're going to develop an action plan. That action plan is a great tool for helping you think out things. By walking through a particular process each and every time, it lets those emotions calm down, and that you can think clearly. You can get rid of that brain fog, and then you can make rational decisions on working through it. Then the next tool that we introduce is delegation. And I love talking to people about delegation. If I delegate this, how do I know that I've delegated it properly? How do I know that somebody else is doing it successfully? Then we're going to introduce a concept on goal setting or problem solving. The coolest thing about our tool here is we've made goal setting and problem solving visual. It is awesome. We basically can identify what the goal is, identify what all the problems are, and figure out how we're going to overcome those particular obstacles. In the next video, I'm going to get into more details and drive it in a little bit deeper on how these tools can impact you. Talk with you soon.